Shalom. I give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh by Shem Shai. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings to the elect out there worldwide that believe it is true. Um, this is a special um, edition of News and Prophecy, breaking news um, pertaining to the the coming blood moon. It's getting ready to come on here in the next couple minutes. Um, I've done this over the past year. I've covered each blood moon that has occurred and what Esau's calling the blood moon tetrad or so-called four blood moons. And the scripture says to watch as well as pray. And this will be the third blood moon that I'm covering in a series of the four blood moons. And with each blood moon, with each sign in the heavens, different things are happening on the earth. Okay, there's different instances and events of prophecy taking place in the earth. So the first thing I want to do is go into the scriptures and get this and set up what's actually going on. So I'm going to the book of let's go to the book of Acts first. The book of Acts, chapter 2, verse 16. It says, "But this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel." Right, and that's what's going on. Okay, the prophecies that were prophesied by the ancient prophets back then is coming to pass now. All right. So it says, "And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And on my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out in those days out of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke." Alright, it says, "The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before that great and notable day of the Lord come." Okay, now, first thing it talked about, the sun shall be turned into darkness. Well, there was a solar eclipse that happened about 2 weeks ago. Almost 2 weeks ago in the day, where the sun actually was turned into darkness. So I'm gonna cover that real quick because I didn't really get a chance to cover that event, but I'm gonna go to it here. All right, this is from Wikipedia. It says the solar eclipse of March 20th, 2015. Because all of this is Yahweh Bashmi Shai doing this work. Because like I said, with each sign, man, that's bringing us ever closer to the coming of Yahweh Shai. You got these guys, the black conscious community, Sarnetta and Polite and all these other niggas talking shit, mainly Polite, about the Israelites believing in where they say Jesus, who we know his true name is being Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew, him coming back in chairs or so-called UFOs and delivering his elect. Saying it's far-fetched, it's a fairy tale. Well, here it is. What was written thousands of years ago by the ancient prophets is coming to pass each day, man. Okay? So they're going to get a rude awakening when Yahweh actually does crack those skies and blast their ass to them fucking cosmic damn dust, man. Okay? And destroy America. Alright? So this is coming the solar eclipse of March 20th, 2015. So it says a total solar eclipse occurred on March 20th, 2015. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between Earth and the sun, thereby totally or partly obscuring the image of the sun for a viewer on Earth. Okay? And I just read that prophecy. Okay? Acts the 2nd chapter. It says the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and notable day of the Lord come. Okay, so as you can see here, all right, the sun, all right, was totally turned to darkness, man. Now these things happened before, okay? They happen, from time to time, but they're becoming more and more precise according to Scripture. All right, so you see that happening now. I'm trying to pull out some more meat from this because everything that Yahweh Shai says is coming. Um, so it says here, it says the total solar eclipse occurs when the moon's apparent diameter is larger than the sun's, blocking all direct sunlight, turning day into darkness. Right? Turning day into darkness. Okay? So, as you can see, yo, this thing is real, man. Okay? And this should be a faith booster for the rest of the brothers out there that believe. Alright? Um, let's see, because like I said, it already happened. Um, Alright, so it says here, it says coincidence of events. It says in addition to the eclipse, the 20th of March 2015 was also the day of the March equinox, also known as the spring or vernal equinox in the northern hemisphere. In addition, 6 supermoons are expected for 2015. The supermoon on the 20th of March 2015 was the third of the year. However, it was a new moon near side facing away from the sun, and only its shadow was visible. Right? And brothers celebrate the new moon to bring in a new month each month. Right? So the Most High is all lining things up as He said He would do in the heavens. And these are just some images. But right, and I got this up too. It says a total lunar eclipse will follow on April 4th, 2015, visible over Australia and the Pacific coast of Asia and North America. All right, so he's all goes into it, but basically, it's all prophecy. Okay, so let's get some info on this blood moon is getting ready to take place. This lunar eclipse. All right, so this is the April 2015 lunar eclipse. It says a total lunar eclipse will take place on April 4th, 2015. It is the former of 2 lunar eclipses in 2015 and the third in a tetrad, which means 4 total lunar eclipses in the series. Other eclipses in the tetrad are those of April 15, 2014, October 8, 2014, and September 28, 2015. Alright, it says totality will last only 4 minutes and 43 seconds, making it the shortest lunar totality in almost 5 centuries since 17 October 1529, which lasted 1 minute and 42 seconds. The next very short lunar totality would be 2 minutes and 36 seconds on it's going to 2,155, which will be in the kingdom by then. You know, but it says this is the 6th total lunar eclipse out of 9, with totally under 5 minutes in a 5 millennium period between 2000 and 3000 AD. Okay. The eclipse will be visible over western North America, the Pacific, East Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. And I think when you go back, now this is as you can see, now this is from a website, slew.com, and they have their telescopes or however they're viewing it. They have it pointed at the western United States, live from California. So this is live right now. Right. Got another total half hour before it actually takes place. But okay. But as you can see, it's visible over the western part of North America. So this is an event, right? It's prophecy taking place. Um, so let me pull out some good info on it. Let's see. All right. Well, this is what I want to read anyway. All right. It says a lunar eclipse occurs. Just to give some background, some info on what a lunar eclipse actually is. It says a lunar eclipse occurs when the moon passes within Earth's umbra shadow. As the eclipse begins, the Earth's shadow first darkens the moon slightly. Then the shadow begins to cover part of the moon, turning it into a dark red-brown color. Typically, the color can vary based on atmospheric conditions. It's supposed to be blood red. It says the moon appears to be reddish, okay, all right, because of Rayleigh scattering, the same effect that causes sunsets to appear reddish, and the refraction of that light by the Earth's atmosphere into its umbra. Right, it says the following simulation shows the approximate appearance of the moon passing through the Earth's shadow. The moon's brightness is exaggerated within the umbral shadow. The southern portion of the moon will be close to the center of the shadow, making it darkest and most red in appearance. Right, and it's just giving you a visual on how it's going to take place. Now, this is supposed to be a short, a short, it's supposed to be a short time period that this it is supposed to take place. It's supposed to last about 4 minutes and 43 seconds. When you go into the scriptures, um, okay, when you go into the scriptures, all right. Now this could represent a number of things, man. But Esau, he's trying to he's trying to establish his new world order, right? But like I said, the Most High, he does everything. He does everything by numbers too. You know, that's how the Most High works. So it says, this is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Right? Because the angels up in the heavens, and they're seeing these different things taking place through by the commandment and the word of the Most High, right? But it says, "Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." You know, this could very well mean this 4 minutes and 43 seconds could very well mean that we really don't have too much longer. It's telling the so-called white man, look, you ain't got much longer to rule, man. All right. So we gotta be prepared for the persecution, lockdown of America, and the rest of the world. The chip coming. You know. Now with the last blood moon that took place, which was October, October here we go here, October 8th, 2014, right? When you came into October, what happened? You had the so-called Ebola scare. You had things heat up in Ferguson. All right. Um, if you was paying attention to GOP, geopolitics, and things happening worldwide, that's really when you start seeing more of Iran and Russia versus America and so-called Jews in the news. So you had a lot of things happen, man. You know, a lot of things happened between uh, and the month of October, going into November, December, all the way up until now, after this past um, blood moon that happened in October, on October 8th. So this next lunar eclipse, this next blood moon is just another. It's just another um, sign. Most High is turning things up because 2015 so far, for those of us in Israel, it's been a rocky year, man. It's been a lot of sifting going on, you know. Um, Now I read Acts, the second chapter, but I want to go to the book of Joel and read some of the prophecy because after these signs and these things in the heavens take place, after they manifest and the things are shown, then the deliverance of Israel is going to take place ultimately. Okay. Um, I read most of this in Acts, but I'm just going to read a couple scriptures out of here in Joel, the second chapter. This is Joel chapter 2, verse 27. It says, "And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel," and it's talking about the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, "and that I am the Lord Yahweh, your power, and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed." So after these prophecies take place and we go through Jacob's trouble, the elect is going to be delivered, man, once America's destroyed. Okay. Um, all right. I'm gonna jump down to verse 30. It says, "And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and the terrible day of the Lord come." So I showed you how the sun was turned into darkness, right? I'm gonna go back to it. That's the sun. This is the sun being turned into darkness, man. Okay. Right. That was just March 20th. That was 2 weeks ago. Now we're coming to the moon turned into blood, man. All right. And you can see here the moon is getting ready to turn into blood. All right. So that's that's showing you how the Most High is becoming more and more precise. Okay, with his prophecies. Okay. All right. And that's his word, his commandment. So I'm gonna read it again. Joel 2:31. "The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and the terrible day of the Lord come." How about Shema shall come? "And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord," all right, you gotta know the name of the Lord, which the Father's name is Yahweh, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai. Okay, those are the names. All right, it says shall be delivered. "For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance." So everybody's not going to be saved. The so-called white man, the East Indian, the African, all right, Chinese, Japanese, the Arab, they're not going to be saved. You got to be an Israelite. If your line doesn't go back to Israel through your father's line, and you're not the elect, you won't be delivered, man. For the Lord said, "For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord had said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call," the elect. All right. But with that, I'm gonna stop right here. Like I said, it's a couple minutes. I'm not gonna go through the whole time until it, but when it starts, I'm gonna actually show the live feed of this prophecy taking place, man. So I'm gonna come back, Lord willing, to show you that. But I just wanted to get this set up and started. All right. So with that, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna say shalom. All right. As you can see, um, excuse me. as, as you can see, we're back. Um, we have we have about 30 seconds left. We have about 30 seconds left until the total lunar eclipse. Um, the total lunar eclipse with the, the blood moon. The date is 4/4/2015, April 4, 2015, and it's 6:15 a.m. And I believe it's getting ready to start changing to a blood red color with the moon. As you can see on the bottom left, it's you can see it's starting to eclipse. Um, and I believe over time it's going to turn a full blood red. Um, you have these guys commentating here. I'm if I can get to the volume, I'm gonna listen to it. for a little bit and get get exactly what they're saying. You just see what is going to take place. Bear with me for a second. Um, but yeah, over time, the moon is supposed to turn a full full blood red color. Um, and in fact, I'm gonna check the chart, see what Esau has for the approximate times. Eastern UDT. That's the time we're in now. Partial begins around 6:16 a.m. So it'll so around 6:58, 7 o'clock. It'll totally set in. Um, so around 7 a.m. for here if you're in the east. Okay. Right, Eastern Daylight Time. So around 7 a.m. Like I said, it's around 6:16, 6:17 a.m. now, and this is what we have. You see it beginning to transition. As you can see, you got about a good hour and a half. Um, but if I could get some pictures or um, if I could come back and actually get it changing, I'll do that. But I'll probably get some pictures and put that in this stream, this video here. But the signs in the heavens, as you can see right here on the bottom left, it's beginning to change. It's beginning to take place. The Most High's word, as we said, is being brought forth. And so with that, I'm gonna read this last scripture, and then I'm gonna end it. Um, I'm in it there. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 10. It says, "For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater." Verse 11, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. For ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace." All right, the mountains and the hills shall break forth before you in the singing, because as the Lord's word takes place, okay. Excuse me. As the word of the Lord take place, as it manifests itself in a prophecy, the Lord is eventually going to deliver us, man, and bring us. He's going to deliver us and bring the elect back to the land of Israel. All right. And I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna finish this off in Joel the second chapter. Joel 2 and Joel 2 and verse 30. "And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and the terrible day of the Lord come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord hath said, and in the remnant whom the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai shall call." So with that, um, like I said, as you can see, the blood moon is taking place. We're in the time of prophecy. We had the sun turn to darkness about 2 weeks before, on the new moon. So we're about halfway into the month now. The moon is getting ready to turn a blood red color. Um, with that, um, this is what we get ready to see here. All right. So with that, we say all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Shai. Of course, double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, GMS, the prophets of the Lord that rule well. And peace and blessings to the rest of the elect brothers out there worldwide that may be viewing the event or keeping up with it. Let's stay strong, let's keep the faith. and we're almost out of here, man, according to the word of the Lord. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.